Are you looking to get your commercial cleaning business off the ground, but you're kind of like, Mike, how am I going to do this? I'm busy. I mean, I'm working 9 to 5. I'm a mom or I'm a dad. I'm busy after work. I want to get this business off the ground, but how in the world do I do it? Take a deep breath, because this video, I got you covered. I'm going to show you a no BS game plan to pull this off, a legitimate game plan. You're going to love it. But first off, if you're new around here, Mike Mack here, founder of AutomatedCleaningBusiness.com. I have built and scaled 2 wildly profitable cleaning businesses in 2 separate states. Now I'm a crazy person on the internet telling you how to do the exact same. Here's the thing. I always like to tell people, you are, at any given moment, you are 5 of the right offices away from being completely free. Why do I say 5 of the right offices? 5 of the right offices that pay around $5,000 per month to doing $25,000 per month. A large chunk of that is going to be yours, and all you have to do is send cleaners there. So that is the exciting part. I say that to encourage you. You're at your 9 to 5. You're looking to break free, but you're like, how do I do this? Well, this model of a cleaning business is going to be much more straightforward than most service-based businesses or other types of cleaning businesses, where you need hundreds and hundreds of accounts and clients, and you need all of this high-tech software, and just to make sure you know where everybody's at, where they should be. The first step is you have to build your business like this. You have to adapt the mindset of, there's hundreds of offices in my area in a 30-mile radius. I just need 5 of the right ones to send cleaners to, and then I'm living the dream. The reason why I say that is that should drop your stress a little bit. It's not going to be a thing where you're just constantly picking up the phone like, oh, I'm in a meeting. Hold on. Hello, new business. Yes, I do cleaning services. No, you don't want to do that, right? That doesn't sound fun at all. So here's the way we do this. With the mindset of I just need 5, the first and foremost step is, okay, how do you set your business up? Set your business up as lean as possible. I always highly recommend the best way to do this is, by the way, I have a free course in the school community. I show you exactly how to do this. Absolutely free. I don't want anything from you. I want to help you out. I want to get you started. So it's the second link in the description, has the green check mark. But even if you have the money and you can throw it at this, I still want you to start as lean as possible, because it's just smarter, right? Sharpen the axe. It's better to sharpen the axe than going at this with like a dull axe where you're just making mistakes trying to figure it out. So the video, I'll keep it a little bit more high level. But what I would say is budget an hour a day. You could do this on your lunch break, legitimately. I show people in my program all the time how to maximize their lunch hour while they're eating to get a little bit of work done every day. And you look up in 7 to 10 days and you have a business that's already up. And then from there, it's about jumping into client acquisition. Now, you don't need anything highly complex or complicated in the very beginning, but I want you to think about this. A lot of the information you're gonna get on YouTube and the internet with people showing you how to start a cleaning business a lot of it's gonna be so labor intensive, like cold calling, door knocking, passing out flyers. But there's 2 reasons why you shouldn't do that. One, it's too time intensive, which it stinks. It's not gonna be for you because you're busy. Not to mention, it tends to pull in the worst clients anyway. It tends to pull in people who are like, well, you know what? I'm already paying somebody. Somebody underbid my account, but if you could do it for $100 less, I'll give you the job. It's like, who wants that client? Nobody. Well, you shouldn't want that client anyway. So what you want to do is you want to pick something like that you can set up one time, and you can just have it working for you, getting clients. Like one of my preferred methods is direct mail. I love direct mail. You set up your campaign, you launch your direct mail, and then you look at your phone and just, hey leads, hello, hi. It's the same thing if you wanted to run some type of ads, which not recommended for the very beginning, but I want you to start your company as lean as possible. Then I want you to pick a client acquisition system that you feel that you can stick with. All right, and that could be anything. I have tons of videos on my channel about ways you can go about it. But I want to get right to the meat of it though, because you're probably thinking like, okay, Mike, yeah, let's say I do that. Let's say I set the business up, like you said, an hour a day. And let's say I pick a client acquisition machine where it's like, I know what I have to do. I set it up, but what happens when the leads come in? All right, so this is my favorite part. So here's what I'm able to, here's the game plan I've always come up with my clients who are just transitioning from their career to their successful cleaning business. It's all about picking our spots and maximizing, right? let's say you get a call back. Speed to lead is so important. So with the exception of you being in the meeting, there are something you could set up AI thing or anything, but that would just really be to take the message. But ultimately you do want to get back to that lead as soon as possible. As soon as you have the lead come in, what you do is get back to them as soon as possible. If you're in a meeting, that's fine. As soon as you get out of the meeting, call the lead back. Don't worry, it's going to be 5-10 minutes max. There, you're going to qualify this lead to make sure this is actually someone you want to work with. And what that looks like is like, hey, it's Mike from ABC Clean. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we're looking for cleaning services. We saw your mail. We really want to work with you. Really seem like you know what you're talking about. And it's like, oh, amazing. Yeah, so I would love to come out there and meet you for, to walk through your space. But first, can you tell me a couple things about your location just to make sure, right? And then you get the information. How many days a week is cleaning, right? Because if they tell you 1 day a week or 1 day a month, yeah. Oh, sorry, that's not, what we serve. We specialize in working with customers who are doing, at least 4 to 7 days per week, right? 4 to 7 days is going to be your sweet spot for larger customers. And don't worry about it. $5,000 per month contracts that usually are about 5 days a week. You don't have to work 7 days a week. Once you set that up, it's like, okay, cool. This is a qualified client. This is exactly who I want to work with. Perfect. So from there, you set up the walkthrough. Now the walkthrough, you could be strategic. You can say, do I trust that I would be able to meet with them during a lunch hour in 2 days? You could say, hey, let's say your lunch hour is 1 p.m. Let's say you say, hey, I have 1 p.m. on Thursday. Would you happen to have that available too for about 20, 25 minutes? Amazing. And then you would set it up to where you would do the walkthrough on your lunch break, 2 days later. You could do that. What's another thing you could do? You could schedule it for right after. Let's say you get off at 5 p.m. and the place is 10 minutes away. You could say, hey, I have a later appointment available. Are you still around Thursday at 5:30 p.m. for 20 to 25 minutes? They would either say yes or no. The other thing you can do is see if they have Saturday available, and which again, this is very common for businesses. Not some places are going to be Monday through Friday, and then you kind of make it work. But some businesses, qualified commercial leads are gold. And here's the thing, when we're after 5 for freedom, you don't need to be worrying about taking 27 meetings. For most people watching this channel, it's to do what I did and so many others did by, I want to break free. I want to replace my 70 hours, my 60 hour a week career. And I want to have control over my calendar. Well, having a business like this is going to help you do that. So it's okay to put up with a little bit of discomfort, but the plan would be to strategically use your lunch breaks, or right after work, or right before work in some cases, depending on when you start. Like if you can meet someone at 8:30 and it's 10 minutes away from your job, I'd probably shoot for 8 a.m. But it's very doable. Or even the weekends. You'd be surprised when someone say, Saturday morning work, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I think that'd be perfect because there's less people here anyway, so I'll give you more attention. That's how all we have to do is be super strategic. You do that, you will have no problems getting this business off the ground. If you want to work with my team, you want us to help you build everything out, and so you're off to the races and landing clients around 30 days instead of just still trying to figure it out, click the first link in the description if you are just like wanting a logical next step to this video and you're like, Mike, how do I set this thing up? Right there. I got you covered. I'll see you over there. Peace out, Cub Scouts.